Hello, MBA aspirants. Welcome to MBA Dr. CTC, that is Concept to Completion. As a social media user, you probably already use all the biggest social networks like LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and media sharing sites like Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, along with maybe a few others like Pinterest and Google+. We are living in a digitally charged world, and our online profiles convey our virtual reality to our connections, friends, and groups. Undoubtedly, admissions officers in business schools screen applicants' social media pages and posts to learn more about them. Therefore, MBA applicants can use social media to boost their standing and trustworthiness and create an appropriate impression on the admissions committee. I'm Dr. Vinita Singh, and while I help MBA aspirants with essays, recommendations, and interviews with almost 100% success rate for the top business schools, today's podcast titled Using Social Media for MBA Applications 12 Tips is about how to use social media for creating your identity that matches the narrative in the MBA application. I will speak about 12 tips that will help you loads. Social media sites reveal interesting character traits and polish the online identity and convey an applicant's story. LinkedIn is a professional platform, whereas Facebook and Instagram reveal more of a personal stand. Having said that, it is significant to keep in mind that MBA application essays talk about an applicant's professional as well as personal accomplishments. Further, social media is a two-way avenue, and the information freeway should have a suitable alert sign. Social media profiles can provide a clear picture of prospective students through their stories, pictures, posts, opinionated likes and dislikes, etc. that will not be there on the applicant's traditional application. Therefore, be careful and cautious of the social media activity, as it can influence and impact an applicant's MBA admissions. Let me talk about 12 tips related to social networks and media sharing sites that will assist you while you are applying to top business schools for MBA. First is that your profile should have a pleasant, professional, and approachable picture, striking a balance between personal and professional reality. Second is, the academic and professional details mentioned in the resume should match the factors getting reflected on the social media profiles. Third is that your activity on social media profiles can be seen by public. Therefore, if needed, you must edit your public profile to decide what all should be visible. Fourth is that boosting your story through your skills, people you are following, your activity, your posts, pictures can be helpful, especially if applicants are looking to switch careers. For example, in your LinkedIn profile, if the headline, summary, interests, the courses you have taken, the companies you are following, and sometimes the business schools you are following are public and match up with the narrative in the MBA application, sure enough, you have shown your involvement with your passion. Fifth is add on to your story by adding a dimension to your profile. Something which you were not able to add in the essays or statement of purpose, you could include in the social media profiles. Be simple, do not bluff or fabricate, as you will have to justify whatever you claim through your real and virtual story. Too much content can also distract. Put less but appropriate content, as 30 seconds are good enough for the admissions officer to understand your story through social media profiles. Sixth is that it is advisable to learn more about your privacy settings and remove anything which is inappropriate so that your MBA application essay is enhanced by your profile. Seventh is that use the linking on your social media profiles to showcase projects, publications, certifications, organizations you are passionate about, activity, illustrations, and images of your interests and hobbies that contribute to your narrative. Let positive endorsements on featured skills, ranking you competent for your skills, be public. You could post links to articles or books you are reading, post about a local conference you attended, or give your take on the advancements related to your long-term goal or your vision. Keep things professional, clear, and related to the story that you have shared in your statement of purpose or essays. For example, if you are an adventure person, a travel enthusiast, a biker, play guitar, teach underprivileged children, or love making mocktails or cocktails, and you have related blogs or pictures or posts on social media platforms, you can give its reference in your MBA essay, and swiftly, your complete story comes alive to the MBA admissions committee. Eighth is that you should connect with your prospective schools and the related groups on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, so their news broadcast can be seen in your feed. Further, you can be on Twitter to follow professors you admire and interesting alumni you want to know more from. The information you gather through social media gives you background and knowledge of the schools, MBA admissions committees, and contacts, which can certainly be valuable and beneficial in your application essays and interviews. Ninth is that your LinkedIn profile should also be updated, describing your job and your role. Further, join the related groups, especially on LinkedIn. Search people and look for first and second connections to know more about their business school activities. 10th is to use the filters to refine the search. You can find people who went to the business schools that you want to apply to. Try to reach to somebody maximum 2 times and not more than that. Do not try to get connected with admissions committee people on LinkedIn, as it is essential to understand limits. 11th is to search for your email address and put an appropriate Gmail picture. Also search your name on Google to see what comes up. Additionally, look for images of yourself too. If you come across anything you wouldn't want the admissions committee to see, then remove it or make it private. Use of social media has evolved. Some schools recruit MBA students to explore the profiles of the prospective MBA applicants. Rather than a reference check, social media platforms have become source of virtual impression, and it plays a significant role in deciding who an applicant is in the real world as well. An applicant should optimize the profiles and arrange the content in a manner so that social media profiles make a good first impression, strengthen the applicant's story, and add to the story. Before I conclude, one helpful recommendation is that an applicant should use personal and not work email ID for MBA applications. Personal email ID should sound fine, but if it does not, then a new one could be created but use the same credentials for the complete application process. In this podcast, I spoke about 12 tips while using social media for MBA applications. Applicants can use social media to learn more about the business schools they are interested in. In today's world, if you do not use social media to strengthen your candidacy, you will certainly miss out on a great opportunity that other MBA applicants will most certainly make use of. I've shared some valuable links of the rankings for 2021 and links of some of my related podcasts in the description box. Do not forget to subscribe and like and leave a comment if you think I missed out any important point, or if you want me to make a podcast on a topic of your choice. May all your aspirations come true and you get an admit from your dream business school. Watch out for my next podcast. Take care and stay safe.